Well, this is a little device so that you can put inhibitor into a pressurized system without having to drain half the system to put it in. In normal use, this is the flow from the boiler going off to the radiators. In normal use, this valve would be in this position. If you want to introduce inhibitor, these two valves are turned off. So you'll open the bottom valve, so we have a utensil, and we open the valve and empty it. Now we've emptied it, turn that off, open this one, take your bottle of inhibitor and pour in. Make sure you turn off the valve after. You don't want it shooting up again, hitting the ceiling. Now that's off, that's off. This is off and this is off. This, in this case, happens to be the main flow. It could equally as well be the return. But with the handle up, this is the water's going straight through here. So now we turn this one off, open this one, open this one, and the water now flows straight through and back into the system. You only need to leave this for a few seconds, and then you can open this one again, close this one, close this one, open your drain into a bucket. Not everybody's going to empty it into a glass. Close that off, open this up, and repeat the process until the whole bottle of your inhibitors in the system. There are different size bottles you can get. You can get some very concentrate. So if you're getting a 5 litre concentrated into a 1 litre, that's going to happen very quickly. But basically, it's as simple as that. This is 54mm or 2-inch copper tube with a 54-15T and a reducer to 15mm. These become obvious, and yet another reducer turned upside down as a filler. I used to make these out of tube by cutting a piece of tube off, flattening it out, brazing it on the top, and brazing all this up together, and the stabs in as well. But this is just so much easier to just use a few fittings and so forth. So it's a very, very simple thing to do. So why would you need an inhibitor? Well, it stops the build-up of ionized water, which gives you that black sludge. When you drain a system, you very often find a big load of black sludge comes at the end of it. And you never want to spill that on your carpet because you never wash it out. The inhibitor cuts out the ionization of water, which creates the black sludge. Theoretically, you only have to do it about once every so many years. I personally will put an inhibitor in here every year. So I'll actually use this at least once a year. The other use could be that if your system is bunged up, you can put something in here now to cleanse the system. There are different cleansers you can use, and you can pour it in the same way that you did for the inhibitor, but what you can then run your boiler and it'll clean the system inside for you. Then you drain it all out again. Once you've drained it all out, then you would start again with your inhibitor and filling up the whole system. But this should prevent the need to ever do that. And I say, personally, I'm going to put an inhibitor in every year. It doesn't do any harm. It can only do a bit of good.